Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Baby,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good
energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Baby,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good
energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Baby,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good
energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Baby,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good
energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Baby,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo,
We back.
We're back. All right, y'all. We got Monique in the house. I'm glad no one can see how hype I
Listen,
get.
That's my song. That is my alarm clock. That up, like
Yes.
I didn't put that song in the outro for no reason. Okay.
No, it's a really good song. So I love that.
Shout out to Dormtainment. I've been watching them since I was a baby. Okay.
I really like how, because that's what we're here for. Even though we're here and we talking, we critiquing this, that we're here for good energy. Okay.
Right. Shout out to Dormtainment.
Mm-hmm.
That song is available on all streaming platforms. Go support them black men.
Yes.
Also, their YouTube. They're really funny.
Hey DJ, we ready? You ready? Because we ready.
Listen.
All right. It's about to go down. Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, let's get the formalities out the
Yes,
way
yes,
before we
yes.
get a pop in. Hey y'all. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. If you don't know who we are, I am Suga.
Mm-hmm.
This is my best friend.
Spice.
And we're going to be reviewing the the Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Yes.
Part 1 of the reunion. Why? Now, when they first said, hit the like, subscribe.
Yes, please.
When they first said it's going to be a 3-part series, I was like, Lord, why, Lord?
Mm-hmm.
Why you? Because I felt like the season dragged a little bit.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
is
it was
it,
a lot of
20 episodes?
Yeah, it was a lot of repeat situations, talking about the same situation
Yeah.
over and over. Granted, that's reality TV, but this season was, in particular, it was almost like y'all didn't have enough.
Right.
So when they said, it's 3 parts, and then they said that Carlos King was the host, I was not excited because I know, we see Carlos King, Kiki. It looked like him and Mel are besties. I was like, oh, he gonna take it easy on us.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be, but
That ain't
Carlos,
That ain't what happened.
Mr. K
That ain't what happened.
was not playing with you.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
So-
I can't wait till we get to that part.
Let's start it off.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, we see everybody getting ready,
Mhm.
whatever. So we all sit down.
Yes.
Carlos, first of all, let's talk about the looks.
Come on. Let's put this up here.
What did y'all think of last night's?
Whew. I mean, I felt that Maurice and Kimmy were basic. I didn't feel like they did anything special. I don't feel like they did anything
Like, you look nice, but it wasn't like, ooh.
it wasn't a reunion look. It looked like y'all going to
Reunion is your chance to show out.
Yes. And I also want to say that they're not cohesive at all. I wish they at least had like a color they could all keep. That's one good thing about Bravo and the house.
Yeah.
I like that
The
they
whole
have a
theme.
theme.
Yeah.
I really like that. Like, at least have a color or at least have a a theme or something along those lines. But yeah, man, Kimmy was giving me really, really basic, and she got a great body, so I don't know why she didn't do more. Mel was showing up. I don't like between like the dress, the cut, the fit, the beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful. She looked really, really good. She knows what looks good on her. That split, she got the Toni Braxton split.
Okay.
She ain't playing with y'all. She said, I'm single now.
The guys look nice. Maurice he does kind of give, I'm about to go to work right now.
It's basic. Like, it's not like, Martell, he made the effort. He got the bright color. He got the bow tie. He got the fitted, whatever. The only thing about Martell is that him and Carlos King look
Right.
Y'all look so alike. Y'all look like y'all was coordinating more than anybody else on the stage. And Tisha. All right, let me go to Marcel. Marcel looks basic. I don't know why he has a tux on. That's not a reunion look. You look like you're like walking in a wedding or something.
Marcel he doesn't give that like,
No.
wow, like flashy.
But Tisha, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, between Tisha, the color, bright orange, then the dress is shiny and it looks like sparkly of some sort. Then you got feathers, shiny, sparkly, feathery, orange, bright orange.
Now,
Oh man.
I just didn't like hair, like,
And the
I
hair.
don't know, child. It's weird. I don't know. It's interesting to me only because we've been talking all season about how Tisha looked so great. She served
Yes.
looks. The fashion choices are on point. The hair was on point. And then she came to the reunion and I was like,
What's happening?
that's different.
Right. But
We digress.
let's see what y'all talking about in these comments.
Did he?
Listen.
He knocked that table over.
Yes, he sure did. He wasn't playing.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Okay. Monique.
Ah!
After last night, y'all, Carlos had me clutching my pearls. Okay.
I was not expecting it.
I was like,
Anisha, can I just tell you that?
Why did I say the
I was
exact?
gonna say, can I tell you Spice said the same thing?
I said the exact same
She
thing.
was like, why she come out here looking like
Like
a
Miss
mama?
Wanda. Like this. Like, come on. What are you doing out here, Tisha?
Miss Wanda said, you don't need no stylist. You don't need to pay no stylist. You can pay me.
Okay.
I'll put it together.
Ooh,
I've been dressing since 1919.
Mel looked amazing. Like Mel
She
knows
looked
what
really
she's
good.
doing. The hair, the dress, the fit, the everything was on point. Someone said prom 1982. Listen, for Tisha, like, come on, Tisha. Ooh, child, I expect that from Tiffany, not you, Tisha.
Oh, I don't even remember what I can't wait to see what she gonna
What
pull
she
out
got
the
going
prom.
on. Tisha is too cute for this. Thank you. Tisha! Why? I was looking like Tisha.
Like I said, she been serving looks all
All
season. Why would you fall
season.
off now?
Like you just come on.
So you just gonna get all the way to the playoffs and then you gonna get to the championship and then
choke. Like, girl.
you gonna miss the free throw? You gonna miss the game winning shot?
God, like, come on.
What a mercy.
He just said, shake a bone and get the hell off
Bye.
that dress. Like, please. You can't give that dress away to charity. I'm sorry. No. Where is that dress ever going to be a look? That dress is terrible.
Some kind of carnival?
Oh my God. Like, please, no. Like, sheesh. So Carlos does not play around. Carlos starts off coming for everybody's neck
The shade.
immediately. Okay? He calls Kimmy and Maurice out. And then, oh yes, Kimmy, Jessica Rabbit. You sure you can handle all of that in this dress, Maurice? And Maurice like, oh yeah, I got that. Carlos, oh yeah, I know, because you can handle 6 women in one night.
I was like,
Okay.
from that set the tone for the whole night
soon as
because
y'all
he
heard
was
that,
like, reload.
Okay. Listen, Tisha and Marcel come out. Carlos looks at Tisha.
Child.
Wow, Tisha. Orange, sun-kissed. I was like, ooh,
See,
child.
I'm not.
That's that gay, like, oh yeah. Not even, no, it's like that southern mother, like, bless you, child.
No one will ever
Bless
shade
you.
you better than either a black woman or a gay black man.
Yes.
No one.
Listen, undefeated, okay? Then Martell comes out, and over there they looking like, twins out here, him and Carlos. Carlos like, don't split your plants. I was like, yo.
I was like,
Because
see,
Martell did.
Listen, I thought he was gonna say either of them people was not playing with him, jumped off the gate.
Yes.
So they start off, and Carlos points out the fact that Tisha got off Twitter. And Tisha, I can see why you got off Twitter because there are a lot of things that you need to be held accountable for that I'm sure you don't want to hear.
That's what I got from it.
Let me slide off Twitter because they are reading me right now.
Okay,
Get
because
on down.
it would be really different if people were like, okay, I don't want to be on Twitter because people are hateful, which is what she said. But no, people are too truthful.
Exactly.
Like, you can't handle the truth. Like, the way. Okay, Tisha lives in a world of contradictions. Tisha lives in, I don't know, her own world. And I don't ever want to visit that planet.
It's a very scary place.
Listen, I don't ever want to have to visit or go there because I can't handle it.
Suga needs to let Tisha wear her shirt message.
What you got going on?
My shirt says, love yourself, know yourself, help yourself, be yourself, trust yourself.
Okay. That's a word.
Okay.
You know how they do. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart, baby.
Come
With that orange on, looking like a tangerine.
Ooh.
Bless your heart.
on.
So then Carlos King was like, let's dive right into it. Any regrets, Melody?
Mm-hmm.
No regrets on the show. There's more positive than negative.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got you. Here come Martell. I got regrets.
Mm-hmm.
Martell, why do you think?
Mm.
Ooh, excuse me.
Ooh.
Hold on. Wait. See the camera.
Backwards.
The camera's backwards, y'all. I can't. The part is this way. Anyway, so Martell, why do you think? Okay, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think Melody and Martell would still be married if not for the show?
I mean, honestly, she was trying to leave since years ago.
So
How would y'all have still been married? Like, it doesn't even make any sense.
you know, Martell is saying that, you know, I regret doing this show. It's cool. Watching him slowly just unravel his narcissism and his craziness is so interesting to watch. You know, it starts from a small point, like, you know, I just feel like, you know, it was certain things that if it wasn't on TV could have been worked out. Then it rolls over to, you know, if we would have never did the show, I would still have my wife and my family together. Then it rolls over to, well, you know, the only reason I did TV was because Mel. And then it rolls over to, you know, I sacrificed a lot to help Mel live out her dreams. And what?
Going down that black hole.
It's just, he can't stop himself.
Oh my God.
So then, of course, they asked Mel, would y'all still be married? She was like, man, no, what are you talking about? I've been thinking about leaving you.
Exactly.
You was not never ever gonna change.
Exactly.
You told me you were not ever gonna change. And you were bold enough to tell me that you were not only were you not gonna change, but you were gonna be a better cheater.
So why would I stay? Like, you're bold enough and dumb enough to tell me that I need to start accepting it, but then you think I'm gonna stay with you? Like, boy, bye.
It just doesn't make sense.
Right. And Mel, I like how Mel did say that everyone had the same opportunity, which they did. You know, she says the show gave her money, access. She needed to get out. She would have left eventually. I think the show got her out faster.
Being
think
able
so
to
too.
see yourself,
Yeah.
being able to see him replay it again.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have the opportunity. You really
See
get
him
to
in
watch
the
it. You know
confessional.
how people, you in the middle of an
Yeah.
argument and you're like, I heard this, but then when you replay, it's like, wow, he really said woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like being able to see yourself, being able to see him, and being able to see him have conversations, being able to see him in the confessional. Yeah, I never thought Mel would leave me. Yeah, I never thought,
Crazy.
It's just like a never-ending list of reasons to leave. Like the show just gave her everything she needed, like you said. Like,
Ebony says to the question, nope. And I think Mel would have moved away from Huntsville. Yeah, with or without the show, Mel wouldn't have stayed with him.
she's planning her getaway.
Yes.
You know? So-
Yes.
And even all the fans
Dang.
just basically, you know,
We're holding him accountable.
That and just, you know, agreeing with her and
Yeah.
siding with her and validating her and
Yes.
just being like, no, you're not crazy.
Yo,
He's gaslighting you. He's
Absolutely.
lying. He's being,
Yeah.
you know, mentally, emotionally abusive.
yeah.
So
Monique has a different opinion. She says, I think they would still be married, side baby and all. I don't know. I feel like Mel has been trying to leave for a long time, but Martell just continues to try and say, I'm gonna change.
it just
And
keeps
her
getting
trying
bigger
and
and
her
worse.
and her trying to understand that the fact that he's human and give him an opportunity to change, it just always blows up in her face. So I think after the amount of chances, she would have left, because like at some point you gotta believe that he's not going to change. Nisha says it's one thing to feel like a fool, it's another thing to see yourself being one.
Mhm.
It's true. Like being on the show definitely gave her a different perspective. It got her out of there faster. No there's no
doubt about
mistake
that.
about that. Yeah, for sure. But child, then we bring up Kyla versus the Kimmy side chick conversation. I'm gonna just keep this short.
We know we're all tired of this conversation, but it was nice to let's wrap this up once and for all.
I just felt like really annoyed that Maurice is gonna say, Kimmy being a side chick is like me being an alien. It's not
First of all,
possible.
worst analogy.
The hell
ever.
are you,
What are you
talking about?
I was annoyed
Oh my god!
at everyone in this segment because
Yo.
everyone just literally flipped. Like
Yep.
everyone just came out of. Kimmy, you thought we were? No, girl. No, we weren't calling you a side chick.
Yep.
Those was jokes.
Yep. Then
We was playing.
Martell says Marcel told me that she was a side chick. In a joking way. You know how you know that's a lie? Because Martell said it. Marcel, shut. Yo.
It's like they took turns like pushing around the blame for like a good 20 minutes.
Oh my
and
god. Like,
then all of this resulted in, oh, we were just joking. Oh, it's just.
and Tisha of all people,
Tisha.
I did not even believe it.
Tisha.
It was not, if I wasn't there, I would
Tisha.
not say. I can't say that she was or she wasn't.
Sometimes,
But I know when Kaiwa told me that, I did not believe it. Tisha.
Sometimes I really
Oh
forget.
my
I think
God.
they really forget that they're on camera.
This is the
Did
problem
you
people have with
forget
Tisha.
that you sat down with Kaiwa, the kiki y'all was doing, the side conversations you were
Yep.
having with her about Kimmy being the side chick
Yep.
and interfering. And
Yep. Oh.
even on Vegas, yeah, because she feels like you messed
You
up your
interfered with
opportunity.
the, yeah. Why would you even
Now
say
all
that?
of a sudden, she would never.
Yeah, no, that speaks to your character, Kimmy. I agree. I said the same thing. Like, Tisha, please stop. Marcel gonna lie and say the idea is so far from the truth of her being a side chick. It's so far from the truth that it's laughable. Marcel,
Be quiet.
oh my god, I
I know Kimmy was like, y'all are
crazy.
kiki about it for all
Long
this time.
Now
And
they
we're
want to come.
having serious conversations
Mhm.
about me being a side chick. Martell, you sat up in there with Melody, and Marcel told me she was the whole side chick. Yeah, there was no, it wasn't a kiki in sight.
It was not.
Now everything was a joke, but okay.
I want y'all to be laughing if Tisha got a side chick or side man or something. Like, y'all don't be laughing when it's somebody else, because when they brought up the toothbrush analogy and how you don't want to use someone else's toothbrush if someone else has already used it, which is giving me the sense that Kaiwa may have cheated in their marriage because she did something unforgivable. So Kaiwa allegedly has cheated in Maurice's and her marriage, which is why Maurice left. He found the need to divorce her and leave, but I don't see nobody making jokes about that. That's not
Tisha,
funny.
I don't see you keeping the same energy. You were so mad at she used to be my sister-in-law, but she broke his heart.
Yeah, like, why aren't you mad at Kaiwa that she broke Maurice's heart?
Because like she said, so allegedly,
gosh.
the way Maurice described it, it sounded like cheating. You said, "Oh, a situation happened in our marriage, and I just left immediately."
Right.
Like he was just over the marriage.
Yeah.
So
Unforgivable.
It sounds like cheating.
Right. So, like, at that point, like, it's not funny when Kaiwa is the person doing the violation, but y'all calling Kimmy out and her character is all in the midst of this, but y'all think that's cool. Like, no.
It's just Maurice. Like, boy, you knew you should have been said something.
Ben said something.
Your wife is clearly bothered by all of this, and you're like, oh, I don't have to say anything. It doesn't matter if you feel like, oh, it's laughable, whatever. What does she feel like?
Right.
Did you ask her? Did you talk to her? Did you pay attention to her face every time they brought it up, or
oh
no?
my gosh. Or did you laugh with them and add fuel to the fire?
Sure.
Miss Bell says that she agrees with Monique that they would still be married too. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday, Miss Bell. Thank you for coming in the chat. Anisha said Tisha clearly forgot she was on camera. Oh my God.
Yo, when I tell you Anisha got a full clip this morning.
Okay. Maurice could have done it this season, a season ago.
Hello.
Just by saying it's not true. Like, now everybody, I'm an alien. Shut. Oh my God. Oh geez. Anisha says, I think Kimmy and Maurice got together during the 6-month waiting period that many states require for a divorce. I think
think
it could have been that could have been true too. But at the same time, if he already moved away across states and he already sent her divorce papers, that doesn't make her a side chick, you know? Yeah, like they're in the process of a divorce.
So
It's
Kyla
over,
slept with
and they
another man?
They followed through. I'm sorry.
Kyla slept with another man.
Oh, Anisha said Kyla slept with another man. I think so.
Mhm.
Allegedly, like that's what I got from the conversation. And it's like y'all, it's so serious that you would say, I will not use that my toothbrush after someone else uses it. But when Martell cheats or whatever, it's so laughable. Everyone's joking, everyone's laughing. But when Kyla did it, everyone's so serious, right? Monique said, how could Maurice please 6 women in one night but not his wife? See? Ooh, not funny when the joke's on you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all think this junk is cool. Miss Bell said Tisha looked gorgeous.
You love you some Tisha, don't you?
You must, because Miss Bell, that is definitely the unpopular opinion of the day. Because Tisha, you know? Anisha said someone cheating doesn't mean they weren't being pleased though. I mean, that's true. That's a good point. I think that when it comes down to it, Maurice has standards for himself, and he said those she broke those vows. That's a deal breaker. I'm not going to move forward. But he wants Mel to still be with Martell. He thinks it's funny when they call Kimmy a side chick. It's so weird when it's you. It's so serious, but everybody else, you get over that. That's not a big deal. I don't like that double standard. It's a hot mess. But oh Jesus, we move on. We gonna move on. We see a montage of Mel and Martell's relationship, and Mel says that she felt like there was some inconsistencies. He had some contradictory moments, and let's just take a look at this really quick clip.
That's about it.
Well, watching Martell contradict a lot and make up things.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. So when the first piece they showed, which when you said I'm not a cheater.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not a cheater at heart. Let's be clear about that, because, people will look like you are a cheater. I've never been a cheater. And the next woman I get with, I would not cheat on her.
Well, let's talk.
I'm sorry. I'm jumping on the cliff. Because what you're not going to do is send me into a psych ward. So I'm not a cheater at heart.
I mean, I cheated, but I'm not a cheater. And additionally,
listen,
the next woman, she's going to get a faithful Martell. Boy, if you don't listen to him.
I'm not a cheater. I just cheat a lot. What?
Martell is
I don't know how Mel lasted this long. Because what you're not going to do is say crazy stuff to me like this and think I'm just supposed to sit here and eat that and digest it. Like, you sound ridiculous. I'm just happy that Mel actually has people who could be a witness to some of this stuff, because when you're going through this on your own, like, you really do be feeling like you're going crazy. Like, this is crazy.
The Scott brothers are the masters of deflection.
Ebony, yeah, agree. I agree. But yeah, Carlos continues on, and he says the pandemic happened where things went for the worse in their marriage, and then they got a divorce during the pandemic. And child, y'all, let's watch Martell and Carlos go at it a little bit.
Get him, Carlos.
Get him.
Pandemic happened. So what happened during the pandemic to where you were like, enough is enough?
Absolutely. So when the pandemic happened, we were, of course, together. I just had Melania in December. We pulled the kids out of school before school was over. So we were all in the house together, cooking, playing games, making milkshakes. What I noticed, however, was that it got to a place where he was leaving the house.
During the pandemic?
During the pandemic, yes.
So wait. So while we were supposed to be sheltered in place and we had to stay home to keep our families safe, you were leaving the house during that time?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
To the gym.
Well, the gyms weren't open.
Well, my gym was.
Were other things open that you were going to see?
Carlos is tough, boy. Jesus Christ.
The entire world is scared because we don't know what this virus is going to do to us. And we see on the news 600,000 people in the US alone is dying from this unknown disease. Kimmy is working around the clock as a nurse, seeing people die in front of her. Your wife just had your baby. And to have your wife see her husband leave the house when everybody was told to stay. You know, I think a lot of people say of all the times to keep your penis in the household, you whipped it out in the middle of a pandemic in order to fulfill a need that seemed more important than your wife and your kids.
That I just had a baby.
Do you see how that could make her feel?
Okay, I'm with you. You made it sound so much worse, though, but God.
Well, no, I think.
Okay. We're just gonna pause it for a second.
First of all, get him, Carlos. Read.
God. Like, yo, like during a pandemic, your wife just had a baby. The kids are home from school. People are dying everywhere. And what you choose to do is roll out the house to entertain the next woman?
Woo.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I'm glad Carlos put it all together like that, lined up every single detail of it.
And not only that, Carlos could have added a lot more to it because
listen,
not only that, not only did your wife just had a baby, y'all still got 3 other kids at home. The kids are home, so now we're also doing homeschooling and all of that too. Also, the businesses are also kind of in a way suffering. So money is not coming in like it's supposed to. You should be focusing on getting our finances straight, making sure we're good. I just had a baby, coming up with plans. You out here taking this opportunity to act a fool? Like, Carlos, well, when you say it like that, like Carlos could have said it way, way worse because
those are the facts.
It's the facts.
He said you made it worse. No,
you made it worse. You don't understand the impact of what you be doing, Martell. Like, it sounded worse than what it was. Snitch.
Definitely didn't.
It's crazy.
It sounded like exactly what it was.
Exactly what it was. Oh my gosh. Marie says Carlos knows all the tea, so they can't really lie. And I like that too.
Be like, you don't look me in my face and tell me otherwise, because I was there.
Where was you going? Like, the gyms was closed, Martell.
You talking about my gym was? I bet it was.
Right.
Out here getting a workout.
Oh my God. All right, let's finish off this clip, y'all. Martell, get on my nerve.
No, because I think me saying that really puts into context, like, you are sleeping with the other woman.
No, it wasn't at the time, no.
How did she get pregnant?
Let's do the math.
Let's do the math. Go ahead.
This is funny.
So when is your son's birthday?
Why? It's not funny when...
I'm gonna keep that.
You could tell, because
I just...
y'all
all think this is a joke.
That is just really crazy.
What friend group is this?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
the Ariana is a nurse. Maybe that's why Martell feels safe in her house. To me, that's even more reason not to go around her because she's constantly being exposed to it. She's in a hospital with these people every day.
Absolutely.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
And then you want to go home with to your kids and your wife.
If you're supposed to be keeping 6 feet apart, if you're supposed to be, social distancing, why be around somebody who is in an environment where COVID is prevalent?
It's as opposed to possibly maybe going to the supermarket or something and you're masked up and everything, you may potentially run into somebody that has it, but you're still socially distanced. You are coming in direct contact with multiple people who have this,
that for sure have it because they're in the hospital.
So it's like
it's crazy because like I hear what you're saying, Monique, but it's just like when you really think about it and you put it into perspective, like Martell was so selfish.
Oh my God.
No way around it. This man was so selfish. Like he did not care about nobody more than he cared about himself. It didn't have nothing to do with the side girl. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing else. All he cared about was himself, and he did not care about putting his children and his newborn. You have
Life.
a newborn baby.
Their lives at risk.
3-month-old newborn baby when C-19 hit. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't have her immunizations. She doesn't have any of that stuff yet because she's only 3 months old. And then you decide to go out and expose yourself to possibly catching this disease. Like would you ever really forgive yourself if she really did catch it?
Imagine.
Like if you were the cause for why your child with your wife had an issue or complication because you was out trying to have a good time, is it really worth it? And Martell just sitting there looking crazy. I mean,
well, you put it that way.
I was at the gym. I mean, okay. So when's your son's birthday? What day was he born? I mean,
like exactly.
You just looking
have
crazy.
nothing to say for yourself.
Stop lying. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
Stop trying to defend yourself. Stop trying to come up with all these imaginary male scenarios.
Yep.
Stop trying to just stop.
Yes. And Carlos, says like to Mel, like, what was the last straw? And Mel clarifies that the last straw wasn't about the baby or anything. The last straw was when he was trying to find a way to cheat better. He was trying to tell her and convince her that she needs to accept the cheating. It's not a big deal. Pretty much just be sister wives with the child, with the girl. And then he was saying how, talking to older men, they say get a contract, and how older women have dealt with this in the past and they're fine, and then you need to be fine. And it's just like, yo, that would have been the last, I would have been like a lot of straws before that, but that right there just really exemplified how much he's unwilling to change. At all. But then you're going to sit here and say, but I'm not a cheater at heart. But then you're telling her to accept the cheating.
To cheat better. You were planning to cheat. You cheated so much to where you put your family's lives at risk, but you're not a cheater.
Shout out to Marie.
You cheated to the point where you brought another life into the world. Okay. But you're not a cheater. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So it's like once you start convincing people to accept your cheating, I think you have to accept the fact that you're a cheater.
Right. Stop it.
Cut
you're
it.
Not fooling anybody. That's why it's just stop, because you're just making yourself look worse and worse.
Absolutely.
You never make yourself look better. Not never.
So then they bring up how Melody found out initially that he was cheating. I don't know, man. The way you do things matter. I'm sorry, but the girl calling the phone, block, block, block. Mel picking up the phone, who is this? And the girl saying, I didn't call your phone, put Martell on the phone.
And that is why. A lot of people were saying, bring her on the show, bring her on the show. And me and Sparks were like, no, I don't want to say that. Mm-mm.
Somebody like that
you have no remorse whatsoever?
No remorse, no shame,
right.
No guilt. No, she's so you're just gonna.
I feel like she would be like Tiffany to the times 15.
I would never want to see her on the show.
Watch it. It would be too much.
Yeah, it's she's so negative and toxic and delusional that it would make watching the show feel like actively participating in someone else's mental health declining, because that's not healthy for Mel to have a woman like that on the show. It's not healthy for their children to have to see that one day. No one should ever see a display like that on TV of their mom or their parents.
Too much.
Carlos then switches it to Martell. You once accused Marcel of sleeping with Mel or cheating with Mel. And y'all, this is ridiculous. But
it's a lot.
This is a lot. All right, so the night that Mel got the phone conversation, she was upset. And then somehow Mel's mom called Marcel to calm down Mel. And they went to Chick-fil-A and they talked in the parking lot and he calmed her down. Martell is upset because at a heightened time, you said to my wife that you wanted to take her out for drinks. And Martell feels like that was inappropriate and disrespectful. And that Marcel feels like I was just trying to help the situation. Nothing happened. It was innocent. I was just saying, let's decompress. I was not saying, let's go have a night of fun. I was, you're taking it wrong. And I hear what Marcel is saying, but I will agree that it does feel inappropriate in her being such a vulnerable position to be with the next man talking about things that are going on with my marriage. I would have rather her be in a situation where Tisha or her mom or someone else is, you know,
I was thinking,
helping
was
her.
Tisha not available? There's a lot of things I was thinking. One, I was thinking, was Tisha not available when Mel preferred talking to Tisha rather than Marcel?
Right.
And then I was also thinking, Martell, since you know where Marcel's bodies are buried, is that why you were scared to have your wife alone around Marcel? Because you know how he really gets down behind the scenes. And then another thing I was thinking, the way they describe the situation, I don't like, not to put this out there, like this is completely just the way it was perceived by me only. This is just, I'm not saying he did this or, you know, it sounded like a direct emergency. Like, you know what I mean? Like the way he was like, yeah, her mom was scared. She called me. I wanted to get Martell out of there ASAP. And I was like, did he like push her or something? Or like, because the way they described it, you know, made it sound like so scary. Like, so you wanted to, you were calling Mel, where you at? And, you know, I had to get in there and get them out of that situation immediately because of an argument? What situation? You know what I mean? Like, that's for your mom, because I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think if, you know, like a couple gets into an argument and then the mom calls a man. And it's like, I need you to do something about this. It's like, I understand that's their friend, but realistically, as a couple, and that's their friend, what is he gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? That's between them to work out. So do you call them for every argument that they get into, or like what's going on? So it was just like, it was a little interesting to me. It just seemed like, you know.
Mel says they ate Chick-fil-A, nothing happened. He's never tried to push up on her, flirt with her, nothing like that.
Come on, y'all know Marcel likes a little bit more of a what's a nice word for it?
I don't know.
Somebody who gonna give a little less pushback. He ain't about to push up on Mel. Come on,
Mel is too like, you know, what's the word? Strong, for lack of a better word, for him to really even try and go that route. And it's too messy of a situation. I think Marcel is smarter than that. If you're gonna cheat, it's not gonna be with somebody in their inner circle like that. Like Marcel is too smart for that. Okay, Monique feels you. Monique says I'm sure it got physical. I know Mel went upside his head a few times after that call. So maybe that's why I felt like they gave it a
you know,
I think you might be onto something.
I'm like,
Sugar,
it's just a little weird.
Why is Marcel coming and not Tisha, you know?
No, it's like if I was at Spice House and her husband got into an argument, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, who am I gonna call about this? Like, it's like, I'm like, man, y'all gonna work it out. It's gonna be all right.
So then Martell goes into this like, he's so upset about Mel performing or allegedly performing fellatio with someone else, and he actually wants to expose her. He wants Mel to be exposed. He said, "We got go to the videotape." But oh my God, he said, "I got a recording of it all.
How many times?
I got it all on tape."
Martell, he always keeps saying he has all this evidence that never pops up. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. And he says, actually, that's back when Martell and Marcel was working together. So I could see how Van would have called Marcel.
I just don't see why he would call him. What's he gonna do?
I don't.
And even if you were gonna call somebody, why not Tisha? Why not Kimmy?
Yeah, if you call Marcel to get Martell, and then call Tisha to get
Mel.
Mel.
That's what I'm saying. You're Mel's mom,
right?
If she's crying and she needs support, I would think you would get her good girlfriend.
Yeah,
not your good girlfriend's husband.
Yeah. Ooh.
So
dang, when you say it like that, I was like, ooh,
because it's just like
it does feel weird.
You know what I'm saying? It's
and
just
y'all
weird.
know
like,
I don't F with Martell, but I mean, a point is a point. It doesn't feel
as much as like I've told y'all before. Me and Spice and her husband, we basically grew up together. Like we've known each other since high school, whatever. But I just can't imagine a world where, you know, if they got into an argument and I'm married, that Spice's mom would be like, "Oh, let me call Rhea's husband. Let me call Suga's husband." Like, no, like she's gonna be like, "Let me call Suga and get her friend to, her comfort her." Like, it just doesn't. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Listen, DJ. I'm sorry, I was cracking up reading this. DJ said I would call Tisha to help me stop my cats from fighting.
Child, listen.
I think Martell is the perfect one to call for that.
You know what? Maybe all right.
Maybe. I mean, it was just, ours our assumption, just a theory. Just a theory.
No, because it's like, even y'all don't see like, oh, Marcel and Mel kicking it dolo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll either see all the guys together, all the girls together, or all the couples together.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah. So we go into this whole thing with Martell wanting to prove that Mel is a cheater too. So let's go to this clip, y'all.
Did you perform fellatio on a man?
So I'm gonna be real specific. Somebody performed it on me, and I told you about it.
You told me that you did it. I got the recording.
Why don't you pull the recording up? So let me be specific.
Mel,
the person he's referring to.
I'm
okay,
saying,
go ahead.
Did you or did you not?
I just
perform
said.
fellatio on a guy while we were married.
I just
when
told
you
you
moved
exactly.
to the apartment. Stop. When you moved
I
to the
just
apartment.
answered that question. I
Did
said
you?
someone performed that on
But I'm
me.
saying, did you perform?
Honestly, I don't remember, and I don't think I did, but I know he did.
Y'all better keep that on
They
camera.
can absolutely,
Like,
please do.
What year did Melody start allegedly cheating on you?
Where year did you move into the apartment, man?
Not a problem. You want the timeline?
Yes.
Okay, so I moved out in December of 2017.
Okay.
I met someone maybe around January-ish. We talked for like 4 weeks. It was nothing deep. It was nothing.
Were y'all sexually active?
As I just shared with Martell, he performed oral sex on me once.
While you were married?
I was married, yeah.
You were married.
I was married, but I never.
You never even mentioned that to me. I got the
Martell,
recording. We was in a deep conversation. So why are you lying? If we're
so
gonna be
Martell,
transparent,
I'm being transparent, and I've already answered the question.
But you
So
lying,
what I
though.
said was, I don't remember doing that to him at all, and I don't think but I know he did do that to me. Now back to the thing, the question. So when I moved
Damn.
out in December,
So we lying, Carlos.
I'm not lying.
I'm
You
a lie
have.
about-
I'm not lying. So what happened was when I moved out in December, I never planned on being back with Martell. I've caught him at this point in October. After March finding out, we trying to reconcile. I'm thinking our
And
marriage
this
is
is
back
all
good.
before the show?
All before the show.
This is all before the show.
2017.
So this all happened before the show, because I love when people say Carlos King made this infidelity as a storyline. So in 2017, you got fed up with Martell cheating on you. You admitted to moving out into an apartment, and you were seeing a guy while you were separated, and the guy performed oral sex on you. I gotta be honest with you. You saying you don't remember performing fellatio
I do not.
is kind of odd, because I think you would remember putting your mouth on something.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. As I remember, I didn't. But since he's saying he got to, so I'm gonna say I don't remember. But for me,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Ooh,
what y'all think?
This is a lot. I don't remember. Listen, we are keeping everybody accountable. Mel is.
That's when I was like, oh, Carlos.
Yeah, that's when I was like, dang. Carlos is like, I don't got no friends this reunion. I'm going in. Everybody about to catch these guns, because he really pressed her. He was like, so what you're saying is, were you sexually active with him?
He can host next year too. I'm cool with that.
Were you still married to him? Was oral sex performed on him?
So you don't remember? You wouldn't remember?
How
if
could you not remember putting something in your mouth?
Woo!
I'm sorry, y'all.
But now, Mel,
Mel, I mean, even when you saw, I don't know if y'all said, she said, well, he says that he's got a recording, so I can't remember. Listen.
So when Martell says you cheated, it's a no, I did not, never cheated, no, absolutely not. he says you did this to this man. I don't. You said what was this?
Saying I don't remember just sounds like the whole thing is a lie. DJ coming out here with the facts, girl. Why didn't Mel just say yes? I was intimate with someone after we separated. I got my needs met. Let me tell you something. She moved out. She had her own apartment. She had every inclination of divorcing this man, not moving forward with this man, and moving forward with someone else. Because at this point, she was dealing with the cheating and the back and forth for a few months now. And he had already been cheating with this girl for over a year now. Mm-hmm. So Mel is sick and tired. So then she's like, I'm leaving. I'm getting my own place. I'm moving forward. But then I guess after a month, things don't work out with this person. And then Martell somehow gets Mel to move back into the house and they don't end up getting a divorce, but she was going to divorce you. So she didn't go into it like, I'm going to cheat on my husband with someone. She went into it. Yeah, she went into it like, I'm getting a divorce and I'm going to start my own life. So it's just a completely different scenario and situation.
And also I was like, why does Martell know this? Like, did you say this during an argument? And that's why it's like, I'm not saying nothing. That's none of his business.
Ain't none of your business what I do when I'm separated from you. I had to get a whole apartment because you was putting me through a ringer with all your cheating. And now I got to come clean to you. Boy, bye. Right? Says, girl, you don't remember. It just made Mel look really shaky. Like that was not the way to go. Oh, wait, what, Ebony? Tasha K just posted Martell's recording of it on Facebook, and Mel said it on the recording.
See, Mel, that's why you don't lie, girl. You got yourself caught up. He actually had receipts this time.
Dang, that's crazy.
And I bet you was in the middle of an argument.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it for you because you was out here cheating. That's why I did it on Johnny Robbie, Bobby, Ricky Mike.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you, Mark.
For a reason, I need Carlos to host all the reunions.
Okay. You can do the next year. I'm cool. Now that I see the first one, you got my vote.
Oh my gosh. Like, he shouldn't even know anything you was doing. You was not in the apartment and you was not trying to stay married to him at that time. Man. Shar says, hey, too much details. Not a good look for Melody S. Hope brand to perform fellatio, but okay to receive it. And that's another thing, like whether you're receiving it, giving it, whatever. Yeah. It's just like,
so grown people don't.
It's a form of sex while you're married,
right?
But like, really, the only way for her to rationalize it and to explain it is the fact that she had the intention of divorcing him, and she told him about it because she did not want to be with him anymore. And he convinced her to continue with the marriage because he said things were going to change. I did not go into my marriage and then cheat on my husband and ask him to begin with. I left him and I tried to move forward with someone else. And then he called me back saying he wants to fix it and things are going to change.
It's just,
and I believed it, and nothing changed. It's not the same
attempt
thing.
to try to balance this out and make it look like, oh, but she did it too.
No,
right?
she did not do it too.
That's not what
it's
happened.
not the same
We're not
thing. It's
but
just
girl,
not.
you lying, girl.
Oh, man. I mean, Ebony saying she was separated, so I still think she can move on. I don't think they were legally separated, like with the paperwork and stuff, but physically, she really got her own apartment.
Right.
I mean,
moved out.
The paperwork takes time.
Right.
So,
it does take a while.
You know? Then Carlos is like, did you think Melody would ever leave you? And Martell goes into this whole psycho narcissist.
It just never stops.
In the mind of a narcissist, there needs to be like a movie, because I just be like, what is even going on right now? He says, I didn't think it would end. I would go to church. I would try and pray it away, get it out of my system. I saw it was hurting my family. I saw it was hurting my wife. And, you know,
but I had to go hit it one more time.
It was this thing. It's just, I know that this is a part of me. And then Carlos is like, okay, so is it the girl or is the actual act of cheating? And Martell says it's the girl.
He makes it seem like he's like an alcoholic or
not
crack addict.
But not addicted to alcohol, only addicted to vodka or not addicted to all drugs, only addicted to a specific drug of choice.
So,
and that's just, I mean, it's still a crackhead is a crackhead.
Okay.
I mean, whether you, I mean, you know,
and then also this irritates me because it's like it's giving the side chick that validation, like, yeah, I'm just so special.
I don't like
I
that.
just,
you know, see,
he just couldn't.
He just couldn't, you know, it was
resist
me.
all of this.
It wasn't, you know,
That wasn't everybody.
It was just me. Like, you're making her feel special when that's not necessary. So then Carlos says, okay, so it was this specific woman. You know, that leads me to believe that you had a personal connection with her. Then Carlos goes completely off his rocker. And he says, when I learned you left the house to see her during the pandemic, this made me feel like there was something drawing you back to this girl. To me, I've heard people call her coleslaw and a side and this, that, and the third. But to me, she's the whole restaurant. She's the morning, noon, and night dinner. She's the napkin. She's the plate. She's the dish. What? She's the dessert. She's the entree. She's the what?
She's the whole restaurant. Martell said, "Party in one piece."
Okay.
Like, he was really going in. I was like, Carlos,
why are you like?
She
validating?
indeed was the side.
She was
She
not.
indeed was. She might have been a good side for him. She might have been mac and cheese, but she was still on the side.
That's it.
So
this is my thing. How can she be the whole restaurant if when all of the shenanigans were happening, he was fully married? He was married to somebody else. Nobody can ever be a full restaurant unless you have them by yourself. So you had him while he was with Mel. She may have felt like the full restaurant because Mel is the one who is upset that you didn't do the dishes. She's the one who's upset that you didn't help with the baby today, or she's upset that she's the one who has to balance the checks and go run and pick up the kids, and
she's the one who's watching the kids while you're disappearing for hours.
She's the one taking care of your children while you're gone. She's the one who's dealing with all the ins and outs of the stressors of marriage life and working together and children and all these things. And then when you go to her, it's just like, okay, well, I'm ready. Like, let's just have a good time for an hour or two.
Y'all
and then
don't have any kids together. Y'all don't have any bills together. Y'all don't have any businesses, any shared responsibilities.
Nothing together.
It's just fun time.
So it's just fun time for an hour or two. So it's like, that's like, how can you really get a feel?
If it was all of that, then you could just ride off into the sunset. Why are you still over here bothering Mel every 5 minutes, every episode?
It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
It
So
doesn't.
there's no way possible that she could be the full restaurant if Mel is holding it down. Businesses, kids, household, relationships, everything. Holding everything down. There's no way she'll be the full restaurant. I just thought that Carlos was way off.
Yeah, he was doing a lot with that statement.
Way off.
She's the whole
restaurant. She's a side. What are you talking about? Miss me with that. DJ says, I'm curious, does anyone think that this will mess up Melody's brand at all? Martell lies all day long, but now she has been caught in one, and there will probably not be much forgiveness for her.
I think everything Martell, I don't know. Mel has a strong fan base.
She does.
Of, in particular, women who are, Mel.
Yeah, who identify with her. Yeah.
Right. They've been through either a similar situation, been cheated on before, whatever, what have you.
Right.
So I think that, and then this has been going on for a couple of seasons now. I think all that he did is going to supersede this situation. Like, yes, she definitely got caught in a lie, girl. Like,
she was lying.
You definitely were lying, girl.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are just gonna overlook that and just be like, well, so what? She did that. It's not, who cares? They were separated, and just roll it like that.
Yeah,
just
I think
keep
they
pushing
will.
right on out with that.
Right. And I don't think that, I do feel like she should just own it and just say, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't think her businesses would suffer, or they should, because I feel like had they been in a faithful relationship and he had really stopped messing with this girl, none of this would have ever happened.
Right.
Everything that she did that he's complaining about is a direct reaction to what he has been doing. So he's still at fault.
And did multiple times and continue doing it and still doing.
And will not stop doing.
And admitted that can't stop, don't stop.
Yeah.
Take that. So
at this point, like, you can't be at fault for what other people decide to do, but it was a direct reaction to all the crap that you've been doing. So, you know, she felt she had to leave and things happened. Monique said Mel has this bitter woman demographic on lock. They will praise and celebrate her lie. They will. I mean, and like we said, she did lie. But at the same time, Martell is trying to make it seem like she's on equal footing with him. And it's just not the same thing. It's just completely.
And it's not even just bitter woman. It's just, it could literally be anybody who's ever been like cheated on, or, you know, that realm can,
or even dealt with a narcissist.
That too can relate to her. Cause I've even seen guys like, you know, in the comments like, oh, Martell messed up a good thing. He had the total package. Woo, 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 woo. And it's like almost a comeback story. Like, you know, how she was devastated and then he put her through the whole everything that would have made anybody crumble, but still she rise. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? People love a comeback story like that.
They do.
So
I do want to say and be clear that we are not supporting this lie.
Right.
We know that she lied.
Right.
We're just saying that it's just not the level, the foulness, the violation is not on the same playing field as what Martell has done and continue to do to Mel, like he's trying to make it. Then Carlos with the, what do you call it? The coup de grace? The final, oh my gosh. Carlos asked Martell, if you met this other woman before Mel, would you have married this woman? Would you and this other woman be married? I was just like, Carlos. Oh,
I was like, oh, we doing that?
So we throwing in hypothetical, like crazy shade situations. Like, I don't care what state you're in right now. That was still your husband of 10 years or more. That's still the father of your 4 children. And he still embarrassed you on national television. You do not want him to say to the whole world that this other woman would have been his wife had you not been in the picture. Like, Martell,
it's just too much. After everything
it's not
already like.
Don't say that, please. Like, she don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that.
And he's gonna say yes.
You think?
Yes.
Is Martell gonna say yes?
This is Martell we're talking about.
Oh.
He gets at her every chance he gets.
Please don't say yes.
Come on now.
That's so messed up. Like, that's really putting this side chick on a pedestal. Like,
he's been doing that.
It's so disrespectful.
He's been doing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had to go to somebody else because you wasn't doing what you're supposed to do. He's been doing that.
Right.
So
Ebony says, if those bitter women got treated like Mel, then you have a right to be bitter. Honestly, Mel has been gaslit. She's really, like, her kindness has been taken for weakness
for years.
She's been like, I mean, with the children, yes, she's been through it.
Imagine being pregnant, just having a baby, your hormones all over the place. You got all this stuff going on, and you're still trying to be a successful businesswoman, and you're still trying to work on your marriage. And then you find out he out here with the side chick, and they skipping, and to the point where he's so comfortable, she's able to take pictures of them and post it, and like for your kids to see. And it's just too much. It's just not a lot.
I mean, like,
and then for you to come on national television and be like, yeah, she was doing what you was never doing, and she was
talking about oranges and whatnot.
Right. I just can't stop getting enough of these oranges.
Oh my!
The oranges is juicy. The oranges are delicious. They're nutritious.
Like, he just continues to like take the knife and twist it. Like, why are we doing this?
And then even after all of that, after you get caught, it's like a still continuously trying to make her look bad, try to embarrass her, even to the point where everyone around her is liable. Anybody can be a target. If you're close to Mel, I'm coming for you too.
Absolutely. And it's like, how are you so mad? What are you so upset about when you're the one who's been constantly violating and getting away with murder?
And then on top of all of that, the cherry on top is that the side chick feels so comfortable. She's going on live,
so entitled,
and talking about your relationship. And that's why, because she wasn't doing this, and I know, and you were just over there pillow talking with her and everything. So it's just like when you roll that long list of. That's a lot. So it's like if I get it. Like, that's a lot for anybody to deal with. Man, woman, non-binary, what have you, whatever. That's a lot for any person to take.
Yeah.
It's just like blow after blow after blow after blow.
It's not fair.
And then to build you up to the point where, oh, we're working on our marriage, we're going to therapy, and then you do it again and get her pregnant.
Oh, God. It's like the more chances I give you, the worse you get.
It's just a lot.
Like, oh my goodness. Ebony says Martell's disrespectful side chick did an interview calling Mel slow and saying Martell was eating her feet. Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
And said she called Mel to come get her man because he wouldn't leave her alone. I've seen that somewhere. I've seen that.
You put her through that.
This is the person you choose to disrespect me with and continue to disrespect me with.
It's crazy.
Like, at the very least, you should not be dealing with this woman out of respect for your children because she don't give a dang about nobody that's important in your life. She don't even have the respect of silence. So it's like, golly. Like, it's too much to handle, y'all. It's a lot. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe to our channel. We got some more videos coming out this week, so be sure to catch those. And hit the like. We also dropped a couple videos earlier in the week. So if you're in this chat and you haven't seen those, definitely check those out. Let us know what you think. You know, this reunion was spicy, and we start in reunion part 2 with Martell's answer to that question. Let us know what you guys think he's gonna say. Like, I mean, he can't wait to embarrass Mel again. He can't wait. But embarrassing her is embarrassing his children, and that's not right.
Again,
he's been doing it. He does not care.
Neither one of them care.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And we're gonna see you guys in the next video. And if you catching the replay, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Hit the notification bell. We got new videos coming out this week. And have a great week.
Love you guys. Bye.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gonna spread
Good energy.
Today we gonna share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day. All up